Morning, everyone. Moose here with you again. Thought I'd do a real quick build update as I haven't been around lately, as you noticed. Had a lot of things going on in personal life and just haven't had time for models, and thought it was time to get back into it and give you guys an update. So, first, I've been actively working on the Tamiya, the Ford GT, and the body, minus the course the spoiler, as you can tell, is all finished. Um, Everything fit absolutely phenomenally, and as you can tell, there is a lot of great detail on this one. The rear end of the car, if you look down in there, to me it actually simulates the vents with clear pieces and decals. Not a fan of that. I would have preferred PE, but hey, whatever. Quick look at the front. The gorgeous headlights. So this model is done with zero paints. First time ever using them, and I've got to say I'm pretty impressed. Next up on it, I have to start on the construction of the chassis, such as like the bottom plate with the suspension arms and the engine and everything, before I finally will move on to the interior. Next, I guess we'll go with the Tamiya P38. So not much has changed on this one. I did install, just dropped a fuel tank. That's not good. Got the canopy pieces all glued on and masked. The center section is not going to be the final one. I plan on doing it open, so I just temporarily tacked in the closed version, at least for the painting process of this one. Figured it'd be a lot easier than to try and do the other and mask and so on. So you can tell I started to mask the landing gear bay so that I can start painting, and realize that I do not have the neutral gray color needed for the bottom side, so currently postponed the painting until I can get a Sprue Brothers order made with the colors that I need for that. Did get the spinners painted, at least. Oh no, come on. Love that beautiful blue color. It's actually a combination of X5, I believe. 14, excuse me. And XF2. Yeah, I think that's it on that one, actually. And then, running out of projects to do, I went ahead and don't know if you'll be able to tell what that is, but I started on the Tacom 135th quarter ton utility truck with the trailer. There's a few bits about the engine that I didn't like. The way it sits down into the chassis is also not the greatest. Got to play with that a little more. But the biggest disappointment so far has been these rear leaf springs. Just don't quite seem to match up correctly. I don't know if that was because I put them on backwards, or if their instructions weren't clear enough, or if the parts were short shot on the end. So they're kind of just hanging out there in limbo, but we'll leave it at that. And I'm not going to notice it, and honestly, it's such a beautiful kit already. As you can see, that engine has a lot of good detail on it. So I need to do a little more research as far as the painting of the engine goes, because they don't include any color callouts on that one as usual. The one thing I dislike about Tacom is they do not do enough color callouts. They just assume you know what you're doing, or you're going to have references readily available to do so. Oh, I almost forgot, actually. Let me grab it real fast. So I have the Paladin painted, all of it. Still got accessories to put on, of course, but the model itself is painted, ready for decals. Hopefully I can get to that here in the near future. Yeah, that one was a beast to paint, that's for sure. Lots of shadows, which is really cool, just from the natural way the construction of it is. So that one I should be able to get decaled and finished off before too much longer. Coming up, I need to decide, but as I start wrapping up some of these builds, the P38 and the Tacom quarter ton Jeep being my priorities at the moment, trying to decide what I want to work on next, and I think I'll post up a poll video with a few different options that I'm thinking. Trying to decide if I want to start on another car once the GT's done, or to go alongside the GT until that's done, or if I want to pick another airplane, or if I want to go ahead and tackle one of these full interior tanks that I've got sitting around. Or, I don't know. I'll have to decide that before long, but for now, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Have a good one.